Most people think calm people are just born different. Like they have some magical switch inside their brain that turns stress off while everyone else is losing control. But what if I told you that this belief is completely wrong? And the truth is far more surprising. The calmest people you know are not calm because life is easy for them. They are calm because they understand something about human psychology that most people never realize. And once you hear this, you'll never look at calm people the same way again. Think about it for a second. When something goes wrong, when plans fall apart, when someone says something hurtful, why do some people explode instantly, while others stay quiet, grounded, almost untouchable? We assume they don't care. We assume they're emotionally cold. But in reality, calm people feel everything. They just don't let emotions control their behavior. And that difference changes everything. Welcome back to Silent Psychology, where we explore the hidden patterns of the human mind. If topics like this help you understand people and yourself on a deeper level, take a moment right now to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps Silent Psychology grow, and it tells us to keep creating content like this for you. Now, here's where most people get it wrong. Not calm. People are not calm because they avoid problems. They are calm because they've already made peace with uncertainty. Deep inside, they accept one powerful truth. Not everything is in their control. While others waste energy fighting reality, calm people move with it. They don't ask, why is this happening to me? They ask, what's the smartest response right now? Psychologically, this mindset is incredibly powerful. The brain feels stress when it believes danger is unpredictable and overwhelming. At calm, people train their minds to see challenges as manageable. Not easy, but manageable. That small shift lowers fear, lowers anxiety, and keeps the nervous system stable even in chaos. Another thing people misunderstand is silence. At calm, people are often quiet, and many assume silence means weakness or avoidance. But silence is actually a form of emotional intelligence. At calm people pause because they know that the first reaction is really the best one. They understand that emotions rise fast but fall slowly. So instead of reacting, they observe. When someone insults them, they don't rush to defend their ego. They ask themselves, is this worth my energy? And most of the time, the answer is no. That's not weakness. That's discipline. They protect their peace the same way others protect their pride. There's also a deep connection between calmness and self-trust. Calm people trust themselves to handle whatever comes next. Panic usually comes from self-doubt, from the fear that I can't deal with this. At calm, people don't always know the solution, but they trust their ability to find one. That trust keeps their mind steady. Here's something rarely talked about. Calm people have often been through chaos. Many of them weren't always calm. They've experienced stress, loss, rejection, or emotional pain. But instead of letting those experiences break them, they learned from them. They learned that losing control only creates more damage. Over time, their nervous system adapted. Calmness became a survival skill. Psychologists call this emotional regulation. It's the ability to experience emotions without being controlled by them. At calm, people still feel anger, fear, and sadness. They just don't let those emotions make decisions for them. They feel first, then think. Most people do the opposite. Another key trait is perspective. Calm people zoom out, while others focus on the moment. Calm people look at the bigger picture. They ask, will this matter in a week, a month, a year? And when the answer is no, they don't let it steal their peace today. This habit alone saves them from countless unnecessary emotional battles. You might notice that calm people rarely argue to win. They argue to understand, or they don't argue at all. They know that being right doesn't always mean being at peace. So they choose peace. Not because they are afraid, but because they value their mental energy. There's also a strong connection between calmness and boundaries. Calm people don't tolerate everything. In fact, they're often very selective. They say no without guilt. They walk away without drama. They don't explain themselves to people who don't listen. This clarity reduces emotional overload, which keeps them calm. Now, here's the most misunderstood part. Calm people are not passive. They are intentional. When they act with purpose, because they don't waste energy reacting. They have more energy to respond wisely. Their actions are slower, but stronger. Quieter, but more effective. This is why calm people often intimidate others without trying. Their presence feels stable, predictable, safe. And the human brain naturally respects stability. Chaos seeks calm. Noise fears silence. If you're watching this and thinking, I wish I could be like that. Here's the truth. Calmness is a skill. And skills can be trained. It starts with awareness. Noticing your triggers. Understanding your patterns. Pausing before reacting. Asking better questions. Choosing responses over reactions. The more you practice this, the calmer you become. And the calmer you become, the more control you gain over your life. Before we continue, I want to hear from you. Do you consider yourself a calm person or someone who reacts quickly? Let me know in the comments. Your answers help this community grow, and they help Silent Psychology understand what topics matter most to you. As we come closer to the end, remember this. Calm people are not emotionless. They are emotionally mature. They've learned that peace is more valuable than proving a point. That silence can be louder than words. That not every battle deserves their energy. And maybe the biggest secret of all, calm people don't try to control others. They control themselves. And in a world full of chaos, that is the ultimate power. If this video helped you see calmness in a new way, share it with someone who needs it. And don't forget to leave a comment below. Your engagement keeps Silent Psychology alive, and your support means more than you know.